Hello there, my name's Jason Perkins. I'm a Georgia workers' compensation attorney, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of my Georgia workers' compensation video series. In this series, I provide helpful information about Georgia workers' compensation law and the rules and benefits of it. Now today I'm going to talk to you about how long you can receive permanent partial disability benefits after you suffer an injury at work. Let's talk about the basics of permanent partial disability benefits first. Now, first, permanent partial disability benefits are sometimes referred to as PPD benefits for short. And what they are is benefits that you're paid under the workers' compensation law if you suffer a permanent impairment as a result of your injury. You'll end up with a permanent impairment if, when your doctor places you at maximum medical improvement, the doctor determines that you weren't as good as you were before you got hurt. If that happens, the doctor will use a book called the American Medical Association Guides to the Evaluation of Permanent Impairment that will rate your permanent impairment and give you a percentage rating. Now, I've talked in detail about that in other videos in my Georgia Workers' Compensation video series, and if you'd like more detail about that information, I'd suggest visiting our Perkins Studdard Workers' Compensation YouTube channel and reviewing those videos. Today, we're going to focus on how long you receive those benefits. How long you receive the benefits depends on how high the rating is. Basically, the doctor can give you a rating, and the most common rating is to the body as a whole. If you end up with a 100% rating to the body as a whole, you would receive 300 weeks of permanent partial disability benefits. Now, I'm not aware of anyone that's ever received a 100% permanent partial disability rating to the body as a whole. Generally, you receive some percent of that. So you might end up with a 10% rating to the body as a whole as a result of an injury to your back. If you did, then you receive 10% of the 300 weeks that you would receive for a 100% rating. So 10% of that 300 weeks would be 30 weeks. Basically, for every percent that you're rated to the body as a whole, you receive 3 weeks of permanent partial disability benefits. So if you end up with a 20% to the body as a whole rating, you'd receive 60 weeks of permanent partial disability benefits. Now, there are other ratings other than to the body as a whole. You might receive a rating to your upper or lower extremity, and in those cases, a 100% rating is worth 225 weeks. So if you end up with a 10% rating to the lower extremity, then you would receive 10% of 225 weeks, or 22.5 weeks of permanent partial disability benefits. Now, there's additional ratings as well to your hand or to your foot. There's ratings even to each individual finger or to your thumb, and to your toes as well. There's ratings to your eyes and other areas of your body. And each one of those ratings has different total number of weeks. So if you're not rated to the body as a whole or one of the upper or lower extremity ratings I mentioned earlier, you may need to look at the specific part of Georgia law, which is known as OCGA 34-9-263 on permanent partial disability, that specifies the number of weeks that's available for 100% rating to each specific part of your body. And then based on that, you could determine what percent of that you've been entitled to for the percent rating you received from your treating physician. I hope you found this information helpful today. If you have, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up or by liking it. If you'd like additional information, again, I'd recommend visiting our Perkins Studdard Workers' Compensation YouTube channel and looking at the videos available there from the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. If you have specific questions about your case, the best way to get those answered is through a free consultation. If you'd like to set one up with me, I'd be happy to do so. You can do that by contacting me at the phone number on the bottom of the screen, or by reaching out to us through our website, www.perkinslawtalk.com. Thanks for watching today, and I wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injury.